Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome. It's Friday night, my friends. I almost hate to reduce the song there because this is one of the really good songs. But we got to get started here. I'm getting a little bit of a later start because I was watching the Moonbeam Town Hall, which was at 8, and that went for an hour, and then I needed to rush to kind of get all the graphics and stuff ready and all that stuff because we are going to jump into the altars here, my friends. This just came out today. We played a demo of it back in the day, a while ago, and I'd like to jump into it and see what we could do. See where we can do. See where we can go. See what we can do. All of those things. Just a note. Oh, hey, Friday. Hey, dare I say? Yep. Hey, Outlaw. Welcome on in. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, sir. Just a note for people who are doing. Hey, Kane, welcome as well. A note for people who are doing the trying to get this working on Linux. I was not able to get the game to work on Linux. I have apparently the same problem that a lot of people are having right now, which is the game will get up to that past the compiling shaders, and then it'll just stop and just freeze there. So unfortunately, and it doesn't really matter what version of Proton I use, we were always getting the same thing. A lot of people are reporting that, so unfortunately, if you're doing Linux gaming and that's all you want to do, you probably have to wait a little bit to see if someone figures out a fix for this. I saw that there was an issue report put out on the Proton GitHub. There's been some stuff submitted to ProtonDB as well. So let's see if somebody comes up with something. So I am playing this one, at least for now, on my Windows PC so that we can actually play it. But hopefully I'll keep trying the Linux thing and see if I can get it over to that, because I've had a nice little breakthrough today. I had off today. I took off. In fact, I've taken long weekends for the next like 3 weekends, just because I just need the mental break. But I was able to finally get the rest of the hardware into my new computer, and I was able to start the computer up, like all the fans spun, the AIO pump was going, and all that stuff. I didn't have anything plugged into it, so I couldn't tell you if the BIOS was okay, but I did get a BIOS postcode. Like, it has the motherboard now has like a postcode on it, which is interesting. You can see the actual code numbers on there now, which is cool. I didn't have any operating systems loaded, so it wasn't going to go very far, but at the very least, it looks like it's alive, and it's waiting for me to sit down and try to dual boot it. So I've got Windows 11. I'm going to put on one hard drive, and I'm going to put probably Linux Debian 13, I guess it is, Trixie. Put that on there and dual boot them, and we're going to see how Linux does. I mean, we've already been testing Linux on my little mini PC with a lot of games, but the mini PC doesn't have quite that much horsepower for for graphical intense games. Like, I can get a good medium low on there. So now I've got some beefier AMD hardware, and we'll see how it goes. Although, can I just rant for a second? Number one, why do graphics cards take 3 slots now? It just boggles my mind. And it doesn't take up the full 3 slots. It takes up most of the 3 slots. the bottom slot is still, and it's jammed right up against the case as well. So it's like I can't put the slot cover in on the third slot, and so it's part of the motherboard's exposed now, like, which isn't a big deal, but you know, dust and stuff gets in there, and it just makes it a little bit dustier. So I don't know. Number two, I swear hardware engineers have tiny freaking hands. They must. Tiny penises, tiny hands. They must have both, because good God, man. Like no matter what order you put things in, you put things together, you always have to reach into these little tiny freaking spaces to like put jumpers on and do all this other stuff. And it's just, it kills me. It's like, are we all tiny baby hands here? Like, I mean, come on, give us some freaking room here. I mean, Jesus Christ. And third thing, and this is a fun little one. So the front panel connectors, you know, for your lights and your power button and all that stuff, they only go on the motherboard one way, right? Like they're slotted in such a way that you can only put them on the motherboard the correct way. So I did that, and I hit the power button and nothing happened. I was like, this is weird. But I hit the reset button and it powered on. So yeah. So apparently some engineer wired up the front panel stuff on the case in reverse. So yeah, so now to turn it on, I have to hit the reset button, turn it on and off from that. Not that I was going to use the reset button for anything else anyway. You know, I mean, it's kind of ambiguous these days anyway, but there you go. Also, as this happens with every freaking case I ever do, the hard drive access light is just solid red all the time, even when the hard drives aren't being accessed. I don't know. It's just, you know what? It's the kind of jank that I always get whenever I put something together. I can confidently say though, this time around, I had exactly the number of screws I needed at the end. I didn't end up with more screws than I started with. So I'm getting better, I guess, at this. So anyway, my friends, we'll get into that in a little while. As I can, I'm gonna try to start loading up the operating system on that, back up some of the stuff off of the current computer, and at some point, probably next week, because I have a particularly long weekend next week, because I took Friday off, but I also already had Thursday off for Juneteenth. So I'm going to probably next week retire the current gaming system and spin up the new one, which will also be my gaming / daily driver. So, and go to Daily Drive Linux, which I think is going to work. We'll just have to see how well it does with the video editing stuff. So we'll see. Anyway, that's neither here nor there right now. I think you guys are here to see a game being played. Speaking of this game, I'm already seeing, before I turn the audio on for you guys, that it's way up in the yellow there. So let's see if I can reduce this a bit. Let's try 40 there and see how that works. Seems like it's still pretty loud. It's pretty far up there. Let's go 30%. I swear one of these days games will decide what 30% is versus 40% and have a standard. I don't know when that day will come, but I welcome it. Wow, it's still freaking loud. Holy shit. Let's try 10%. Oh, okay, that's a little bit too low. All right, we found the cutoff. We found the drop off here. 20%. Wow, 20% is up in the yellows. It's negative 20 decibels. Holy freaking hell. All right, let's try 15. Now watch, the music will be just the right sound, and the freaking dialogue will be barely audible. That's just how this thing goes. Also, man, I have to play the Jazz Jackrabbit music right now, like some of the best music in the world, and I need to turn it off. What can I say? All right, there's the game audio. It's still hitting the yellow. So we'll have to see how this goes. Anyway, let's pop on in and do the alters. Standard economy, moderate action elements. Yeah, we'll just keep those. Go start. We don't really know it, but we sense it. There's a sister ship to our life, which takes a totally different route, while the sun burns behind the islands. Tomas, however you pronounce that last name, the Blue House.
How did I end up here?
Oh, really? You're going to be really, really low now?
My whole life.
Oh, man. Come on. Oh, I can't change the audio here? Killing me. You're killing me. God damn. All right. We'll do 50%. We'll cut the music to 60 maybe. 65. There we go. We'll get there, friends. We'll get there. One of these days, I'll figure out the magic formula that gets me the correct audio every time. Hey, Premier Craft, welcome on in. How you doing?
How did I end up here? My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown, and the destination out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way? Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching? Was a tough landing. Volsky here. Do you read me? Anyone? Nothing. I need to figure out what happened.
Yeah, let's see if I can get the sound effects down a little bit. So not quite as loud there. Eat some fish. Forgot to add black pepper seasoning to it. Now your stomach. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. Well, I hope you can get over it quickly. It's not too bad. It's a beautiful game too. It's not very often that games.
That's an emergency flare from my capsule. I should look out for those.
That games on my Windows 10 PC look this good, so I'll take it.
Hello? You read me? This is Jan Dolsky. I've landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray. Huh. Maybe the radio's broken.
Maybe they're all dead. Yep. Up we go.
Oh, no, it's the captain. Shit. Deceased. What the hell? Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
Just me, or was she like a complete skeleton? Oh no, it looked like it for a second there. But I guess it's just how the lighting is on her face.
What happened? She didn't crash. The capsule's intact. Looks like she died inside of it. I don't get it.
Alright. This is just crazy looking. Which is awesome.
Mobile base. There it is. Dolsky here. Anyone copy? If you can hear me, I've located the base. Let me try and get down there.
Yeah, the waves and stuff in here do look cool. It looks like it's not
landed
quite
closer to the
water,
drop-off
like it's
point.
something else.
I gotta keep moving.
Okay.
The capsules. Wait. What? No. That's impossible. They can't all be. Why? Makes no sense. Radiation wave? Now? Oh shit. It's rising fast. I gotta get to the base.
It is. I can see the radiation down in the left corner. It is rising pretty quickly. It's so cool looking though. Just the scale of it.
Yes, the elevator. Quick. Come on. Come on. That was close.
It is very pretty. It is a very, very pretty game. That's why I was really curious to see what it would look like on my Linux box, but unfortunately,
Anybody here?
should contact Earth before you exit the base.
For a moment, I hope someone else made it. I need to find the comms room and get help.
To find a communication room and call for help. Okay. Command center. Communication room.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Mayday!
Is this Verizon?
Mayday! Anyone?
It must be T-Mobile. I'm not the captain.
I'm here, but I'm not the captain. I'm just a builder. Yondolski, corporate ID 4672B. The captain, the whole crew is gone. Hello? Can you get me out of here?
Imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
How much time?
What? How much time? What's gonna happen? Talk to me. What's the danger?
Planet activity rising. Short days remain. Be lethal proximity. Instructions in the logs.
Oh, no. Don't you go all fuzzy on me.
proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Please, 3 meters before star approaching. This path, you must escape. Proximity star in days.
Huh, star is
you
going
mean,
to go nova?
A star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape? Is that right?
Affirmative. You're following me. See sunrise.
Sunrise. Perfect.
We gotta run away from the sun.
I need to find those captain's logs.
Tab and navigate to manual to find logs. There we go. Evacuation procedure. Following steps must be accounted for: refueling the base, manufacturing necessary equipment, securing food supplies. Steps will automatically be tracked on your HUD. Triple star systems. According to recent Allied Corp research and based on data collected from multiple missions, triple star systems are considered as potentially related to a very high probability of discovering Rapidium in the Allied Corp classification system. Precise correlation between triple star systems and Rapidium is yet to be scientifically determined, but according to some hypotheses, it may be related to a unique radiation cycle observed on planets belonging to such systems. Rapidium is a highly unstable element, and itself emitting significant amounts of radiation seems to be less elusive in the presence of such specific radiation patterns, as if fine-tuning its life cycle to the environment. Wow, that's somebody messed up that sentence. Allied Corp employees should be aware that thanks to these findings, in the upcoming years, we are bound to witness a significant rise in missions sent by the quantum navigation system on course for a triple star system. I don't know why they keep calling it a triple star system. It's a trinary system, right? Should such a system be identified in the vicinity of an Allied Corp exploration vessel, this should by all means result in a notable increase of successful Rapidium extraction, a major breakthrough for Allied Corp and humanity alike. Mission captains must be informed, however, that operating on planets belonging to a triple star system involves the need for some precautions. The complex gravitational structure within which the planet operates, apart from being the source of Rapidium-friendly radiation, may result in life-threatening events such as periodic lethal proximity of one of the suns, annihilation of the planet's surface, and immediate destruction of all life forms. In order to maximize efficiency, even in the event of such occurrences, Allied Corp has equipped its vessels with a cutting-edge SIBA evacuation functionality, enabling the crew to extract Rapidium while avoiding hazardous conditions. In the case of landing on a planet belonging to a triple star system, please consult the SIBA evacuation facility manual for further instructions. The above information is the sole proprietary of Allied Corp. All right. Quantum navigation. Quantum navigation system is a state-of-the-art route planning solution designed and implemented by Allied Corp to optimize the efficiency of space mining operations. How does it work? While the crew remains in cryosleep, the system actively monitors the ship's surroundings, modifying its trajectory and setting it on course for the most probable location of valuable resources based on cutting-edge technology. It collects massive amounts of quantum information, analyzing it in real time to determine the highest probability of discovering Rapidium in a nearby system and eliminate non-efficient exploration. When the expectation of finding Rapidium is classified as moderate or high, the ship's trajectory is adjusted accordingly and landing procedures are initiated. A notification is sent to mission control to ensure maximum support at the onset of new environment exploration. Above information, yeah. Okay, got it. All right. So, escape the sun tasks. Following instructions, prepare for the journey. Gather 60 metals outside. I need to craft a scanner to find resources, but I don't even have a workshop. All right. So, what's it saying here? Database, manufacturing necessary equipment. Okay. So I need to gather 60 metals outside. Okay, currently not permitted. So, I guess we need command center. So what do I need? Base mass is 152. Oh, we gotta worry about how heavy we are? Oh, that directly translates to how much fuel we use. Oh, I got it. Okay. Workshop. So can't build that yet. how can I gather 60 metals outside if the radiation is on? Oh, radiation barrier off. Filters and storage. Okay. So let's go down to the storage. Radiation filter. I need to remove no. How do I? Oh, maybe I have to go somewhere to tell it to use it. Captain's cabin. Oh wait, does that have? Can access base building. This reports. Okay, marked by lights. Machinery. Oh, here we go. Radiation barrier. That's what I was looking for. Auto load filters. Yes. Turn that on. Okay. So we got that going. So I guess the only thing we could do is end the day right now because it's 10:35 p.m. Sunrise in 8 days. This is your energy bar. It shows how many hours you have before you get tired. Once you're tired, you're still able to work, but every task will take much longer. Okay. Got it. Oh, for Christ's sake, go away. Shallow deposits. What did it say about? Oh well, I dismissed it. Manual. Shallow deposits. You can find shallow deposits on the planet's surface. They contain a limited amount of resources that can be extracted quickly. Recognized by red dust. Approach the deposit to interact with it. Oh, here we go.
Hey, that looks like our ship's cargo drop. It's filled with the crew's personal items, including my stuff.
Multi-tool and a trading card. Okay.
Yeah. This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission. Things that will make you feel comfortable.
History of the universe.
Objects that trigger good memories.
We found a movie among other things with a cargo drop. Perhaps there's a way for you to watch it in the base. Okay.
Is that a movie? Huh. Alicorp even thought of entertainment at the base.
So I need, what, 60 metals, they said? We got organics up there. I like the lightning and stuff, like the clouds and the lightning in the background there are fantastic looking. We got some kind of weirdness going on here. The ground is so trippy.
Could this be Rubidium?
Rubidium discovery.
I feel strange. I have to get closer. Make sure. I need to collect a sample.
Wait, that's right. Right. Oh, the deposit's empty now. Okay. But I love how it just fast forwards time when you do something that's going to take a lot of time.
Unbelievable. So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all. It knew where it was sending us. Except only I survived.
Over there. Ooh, wait. What's this? Probably organics. All right.
I still can't believe it. If it really is rubidium, this could change everything.
So still need the
I need to
60
report it.
metals. This will go this way. Wait, is that the way I... No, this is not the way I went. It's a different... Or, well, I did go over here to get the... That was our... yeah. Crash site stuff. I don't see any more red stuff around. So I'm guessing we're going to need to actually mine it from rocks or something here, probably. We might have enough to do the minimum that we need. I don't know. Well, we need a workshop, right? So we need 60 for that. So I don't know. What do we need to do to find that? Yeah, it's like, it's not water. It doesn't look like. It looks more like a... I don't, like oil, almost. It's got like an oily substance on the surface. Aha, here we go. What's this? Oh, more stuff, more cargo. Well, you know what? Sometimes you just need a space bong. What can I say? What can I say?
I was missing that.
Yes, I was missing that. I mean, how could I travel through space without taking a hit? You know what I'm saying? So, the thing that's going to drive me nuts about this game is you can't jump. It's just, you have to find a interactable spot and then he can climb. Oh, there's some red stuff right. Wow, how did I not see that before? It's like directly in my line of sight here. There's Too busy
That
grabbing
shiny rock
bongs.
might be a source of metals.
Bongs, I mean. There we go. That's what we needed. 60 that we needed there. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can I make it so that I don't have to hold and run? I always was a fan of like holding shift to run. And then at one point in some game, I turned on the toggle to run, and I've never wanted to go back. Like I've always been like, please let me toggle run on every game here. Um, especially in games where you don't have stamina, like you just run forever. Like, why wouldn't you just toggle run on? I don't think they've got toggle walk. It's just not really the same thing. Controller beer pong sensitivity? Equip, equip scanner. Yeah, they don't, it's under accessibility maybe? No. Damn. Damn. Alright. It is what it is. You do that now? Yeah, I know, right? It's like, you always think to yourself, like, there's no reason for me to toggle. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. To like toggle run on anything, and then you do it once, and you're like, "This is fantastic." How was I not doing this before? Manual database, Pitium, base overview. Can I? Where do I go to build stuff? Captain's cabins, tasks. Via the command center. Where the hell is the command center? Oh, this is the command center. Oh, it's this one. That's why. Alright, so I want to build a workshop. We're going to build a bear workshop. So put that there for a second. Let's move these over. Actually, that there. Can I build a elevator? There we go. Do it that way. We'll have to move some of this stuff around at some point. What else do we have here? Corridor, elevator. Okay, workshop. Really like the workshop somewhere easier to access. Oh, you know what? We have a random small storage up there. Let's put that down here. Let's put the workshop here. And let's put this small storage. I don't think we need these. That's a little bit better. Um, Honestly, the communication room should be down here, next to the command center. Right, and then this is fine for now. All right, so we'll do that. Craft a scanner. So where do I? So I gotta do that in the workshop, right? Yeah. Scanner. Oh, it's gonna take an hour to craft. Okay. Okay. Schedule in the workshop. You can work on the queued. Oh, you have to work on the queued items at the workbench. Got it. Oh, here it is. Work. There we go. Organics matter. So what's that say? Please ensure that the SIBA base has enough fuel for the upcoming journey. In case of fuel shortages, locate and harvest organics on the surface of your planet. Blue smoke is a characteristic indicator of organic deposits. If fuel shortages are detected, the evacuation procedure will be assessed as too risky and the quantum computer will prohibit its initiation. Okay. 124 organics right now. Okay. So let's go talk to whoever we're going to talk to.
Hello? Anyone copy? I went out to find resources, and I found a cave full of something. I think it might be rupidium. You hear me? I think I found rupidium.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
What? I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
Test the rupidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided. The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Some sample of DNA provided.
Okay.
This is fucked up, but what the hell? At least I got your attention.
All right. Make a
DNA
womb.
sample, huh? I guess it makes sense. Rupidium speeds up organic growth.
Moving and removing modules. Yep, I've already been doing that. All right, build. The womb. Connected to the quantum computer contains a soundproof cell growth capsule. Yeah, I guess we'll put it up there. What else do we need? That's everything there. Okay.
Okay, so I have built a womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it? Here goes. DNA sample. Rupidium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea. Oh.
Dolly.
Oh, of course. What else?
Well, that's the face of.
Oh,
that's a face of horror.
I think I'm gonna call you Molly.
Oh, Molly instead of Dolly? Alright, whatever.
Okay, I
built the womb and tested the rupidium, the DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep. Hello? Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really found what did this.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, I did. It's fantastic, isn't it? I just have to get out of this alive to claim my medal.
You're in imminent danger. Only short time remaining to sunrise.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself.
Okay. Well, we can't go outside now. Because there is radiation. So all we can really do is go to sleep. Whoops, that is not the way to do that. At sunrise in 7 days. So, find organics. First step to scanning deep deposits, find a deposit area. All organic deposits can be recognized by blue smoke. Tiredness versus exhaustion. You run out of energy, become tired. Physical work takes much longer. If you stay up until very late, you'll become exhausted. Each minute of exhaustion causes you to wake up later the next day. Okay. Right. So I've already found organics deposits. Got some more metal here that's respawned, so I should probably grab that. Over there. It's empty. Alright. Wait, another one? No, it looks like one. But it... Oop, wait. I got something there. No, alright. I thought I saw something pop up there.
I don't have a climbing hook. Not yet. I'll have to find another way.
Don't have a climbing hook, so I gotta go the long way around. I wonder if the rupidium deposit replenishes.
Blue smoke. I should look for organics here.
Scanner allows you to find resource deposits by placing and connecting probes. You can uncover the concentration of underground resources. Look at the Scan ground to try to pinpoint the place with the most intense red coloring. That's the deepest point of the deposits. Okay, Q, select the scanner. Okay, so right there is the deepest point. So then what? Scan some more, I guess. Okay. So then what do you want me to scan even more here? There we go. Hold Q, select build, and then select mining outposts. Alright, using pylons you can connect mining outposts with the base. Each pylon automatically connects to nearby structures. You can see possible connections in the form of green lines. When you have the pylon equipped, pylons can also be connected to each other. Place them in line to connect the mining outpost with the base. Got it. Build, and then pylon. There we go. Connected the mining outpost to the base. From now on, you can use fast travel to move quickly between the base and the mining outpost. You can access fast travel at the airlock, base entrance, or any outpost. Okay. Cool. Alright. I have 180 organic matter gathered using the outposts. Alright, I'm guessing I have to work the outpost to get the matter, because it's not going to do it itself, probably. So I gotta run all the way back up there, I guess. I don't know what that little 7 icon is. Maybe that's how much power I'm using, or something to that effect. Yep, work. provisions needed. At 624. Providing food. Depending on the circumstances, the evacuation procedure of the base could take up to several days. Proper nutrition for your crew during that time is essential. Food supplies can be prepared in the kitchen module. Okay. Production. Pylon components. Use various types of pylons to connect outposts. Climbing hook. Oh, that's right. I can fast travel now, right? How do I fast travel with the thing here? Do I just click on the base? Do I go up to a pylon to fast travel? Oh, okay. How do I do this? Fast travel. You can access fast travel at the airlock, base entrance, or any outposts. Alright, how do I access it at the outposts? Oops. Is it this one? Fast travel. There we go. Cool. That helps a lot. So I need to build a kitchen. Where's the thing at here? So build a kitchen. I guess we'll put it over. We'll put it over there. Let's move some things around here because this is starting to drive me a little crazy here. Let's put the loom on the other side of the quantum computer. Let's move the quantum computer over here, maybe. Communication room. Maybe I can move it up higher. Command center there. And then we can move the kitchen here. And I need one more elevator there. Okay. That's a little bit better, hopefully. Consume one meal each day. Meals can be prepared in the kitchen. This way. Mush! Yum. Just prepare that. Go. I'll prepare 6 mush meals. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, it's getting late there. We'll have to continue preparing the meals on the next day. There we go. End the day. Sunrise in 6 days. The ticking clock certainly is ticking. There we go. Start the engines in the command center. But don't we want to, food, consume one meal every day. Movies. Storage. Thanks for Pinium. I guess. Well, let's see what we got here. Pylon component package, climbing hook. I need 60 metal, I guess that is. Storage. Let's see if I can go grab some metal. I like that they show you that the airlock is over here on the same level. I guess I can just go out there. Because maybe this metal has regenerated again. Oh, you can see. Oh, that's fun. You can see the sun over there. Burning the ground, burning the land. No, it's just empty. Okay. They don't want me to have a climbing hook right now. Okay, I thought it was replenishing that supply, but I guess it's not the case. How much do we have as far as organics? I wonder if it would behoove me to just spend the day mining organics here. Just so we have a bunch of fuel and stuff, because we're going to probably use that for fuel and for the mush. Crap. I should have just fast traveled. That's right, I don't need the climbing thing, I just need to fast travel to it. There we go. Alright, radiation is starting. There we go. And we're tired. I would imagine so. Full day of that. Okay. So, start the engines in the command center. Six days to sunrise. Oh, that was the icon I saw, was how many days the sunrise was. Okay. So, test engine.
Whoa. What just happened?
Start the engine in command center. Turn the lever. Something's wrong with the machinery. I need to fix it.
Come on. Don't do this to me now.
Oops. I guess down to machinery.
Sorted. Let's give it another go. What?
have got to be kidding me. Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard.
Oops. Vacations. Yep.
Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Rapidium can save you. Check data consistency and QC module.
Save me how?
Rapidium can save me? How exactly?
I don't have access to QC.
Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Man, that was easy.
Huh. Whoop. I have to go. That's right. I put it up on its own level here, right?
What is this? Mine records. What's going on? Wait. I recognize this. It's my life.
It's my life. It's now or never. Life path, Jan. Distant memories. Childhood memories, fuzzy and distant. The mining town you grew up in, rows of similar apartment blocks. The local grocery store Mom worked in. The playground where you spent more time than at home. A family like many others. A family like many others down there. Your father coming late from work in the mine, usually drunk, always pissed off. Your mother doing her best to keep the family together. Your constant desire to run away, to get out of that place and never come back. 15 years old, turning a blind eye. Another shitty day at school. You're taking the longer route home. Hey, what's that fight about? The girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene, but the fear. No, better not get involved. Run back home. One day you'll get out of here. You have to. 16 years old, the need to escape. It's so hard to study for exams when your dad's yelling behind the door. Mom doesn't have the strength to fight anymore. Something's wrong with her. She's weaker, more passive. You know you should do your best to support her, but being home is just unbearable. You count the days of graduation, hoping these exams go well. 19 years old, at the crossroads. You open the envelope with trembling hands. It's a good college, and it's close to home. You could visit Mom regularly and get a good education. You tear the paper and see the results. No, not good enough. The only place that wants you is hundreds of miles away. You'd have to leave home. You have to leave Mom alone with him. Going away. You promised yourself you'd get out of there. You have to keep that promise. You can't waste your life. It's not something she'd want. You can still visit her. A little less often maybe, but you can. You will visit her. 21 years old. Your place far from home. It's been months since you've been home, but you can't miss the post-exam party. All your friends will be celebrating. Their company makes you feel good, like you found your place. Do you really want to spend the entire day on the train, only to see Mom for a couple of hours before she goes to bed early? And all you'll be left with is a constantly drunk oaf of a father. 22 years old, working abroad. You look at the letter, it's tempting. Working abroad for 2 months, you could earn enough to support yourself for the whole semester. You could ditch those lousy part-time jobs and focus on studying. It's tempting. You could send some money to Mom. She needs it for her treatment. 23 years old, too late to say goodbye. You missed it. The moment she collapsed, the ambulance taking her to the hospital. It all went so fast. You missed the opportunity to talk to her when she was still conscious. You're back home now, but what difference does it make? You fucked up. It's too late to say goodbye. Carry on for her. You failed her, but what could you have done? Stay behind in that miserable place, to become bitter and dead inside? Be like Dad? The sense of guilt holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it all? Ditched college, made a fresh start, forgot. But wouldn't that be given up again? No. Mom would want you to get on with your studies. Get a good job. You have to carry on for her. 24 years old. It's different with her. Your heart pounds at the thought of this evening. You never thought someone like Lena would want to hang out with you. Slow down. It's only a project. Maybe you should have gotten something better than beer. You could have brought wine. But wouldn't that seem like you're hitting on her? You're only teaming up for a project, but she's so different from anyone else you've ever hooked up with. And she likes you. You can see she likes you. Am I good enough? This is it. She's moved in, but is your cheap little rented apartment good enough for her? Her parents would hate it. You know they would. And she knows it too. Is that why she doesn't talk to them anymore? She's not ashamed of you, is she? Whatever they think of you, you're going to prove them wrong. Work hard and give Lena the good life she deserves. 25 years old. New opportunities. Hard work pays off, right? You can be proud of yourself. A diploma with honors and that offer, a PhD. It's tempting as hell, but the salary. How much longer are you going to be broke ass for Lena? You think about it later. Time to celebrate now. 26. Better prospects. It was a tough conversation, but you handled it well. The professor understood your motives. Working for a private company gives you better prospects. You'll finally be able to move out of that dorm. Take Lena for a proper holiday. Yeah, it was a good decision. The purgatory of 9 to 5 at 27. On the subway again. Damn, you hate that crowd. Day in, day out. Maybe you could take that later train and stay longer at work? No, your boss would never agree to that. Punctuality is all that matters to him, not what you actually do. Sometimes you feel all he needs you to do is punch your card, and for what? Pushing papers and pretending to get things done. Someone pushes you as you try to take a seat. Man, Monday mornings are the worst. 28. A dream house. Your face beams as you exit the bank, hand in hand with Lena. Finally, signing the mortgage papers was easier than you expected. Maybe it was worth putting up with that idiot of a boss for 2 years to get to this place. A dream house. Lena has so many ideas for decorating it. If you hurry, maybe you can even get it ready for Christmas. You'd love to see your parents' faces when they see it. Yeah, you should convince her to invite them over. 30. The crisis hit. No, this can't be true. Not now. You stare at the screen blankly. You heard about the crash on the stock exchange. You heard everyone talk about a worldwide crisis approaching. But you? Lay it off? How will you ever tell Lena about it? What about your plans for Christmas? 30. A busy night. Red lights. You close your eyes and listen to city traffic. Damn radio, all they know are Christmas songs at this time of year. You don't want to be reminded of that. Not when you're sitting behind the wheel of a leased cab. It's almost 6 o'clock. You promised Lena you'd be back for Christmas Eve by 5, but it's a busy night and people leave bigger tips on Christmas. 31. Back to square one. You listen as Lena talks excitedly. She really wants to take that offer. Move abroad. Sell the house. But for how much? It would hardly be enough to pay off the bank with the soaring rate of interest. And what about you? It's hard to find a decent job at home, let alone a foreign country. After all your efforts to make ends meet, it would feel like going back to square one. Damn, you just wish she didn't want it so bad. 31. Holding on. You're wondering if she really is okay with the decision to stay. Maybe you should have said yes, but how could you? It was a crazy idea in your situation. You need to prove it to her that it was the only sensible choice. You need to get your shit together, give her a better life here, maybe find a second job. 32. Falling apart. Damn, she's getting on your nerves. Why doesn't she just tell you it's all your fault these bills are piling up? As if you weren't working hard enough. And why does she make such a big deal of a few drinks before you hit the sack? You deserve to unwind after a 12-hour-long day of work. 33. Drowning sorrows. You look down another bottle and the wedding ring she gave back to you. A job at Ally Corp. Freedom. Finally, she's got it. A new, better life without you. All you could ever do was hold her down. Look at yourself, drowning your sorrows in a bar. You're everything you promised yourself you'd never be. Where the hell did you fuck it all up? 34. A way out. You toss and turn in your bed. You can't stop thinking about that Allied Corp poster. Help us make a change. A spare mining mission. In search of that mysterious substance, Rapidium. It's a long shot, but it says you don't need any professional experience, and you know you need a change. You haven't managed to stick to one job for more than several months. Nothing makes you happy. You're stuck. What if it's a way out? 35. Project Dolly. You entered a spaceship with a tingling of anxiety and excitement. You're going to space, far away from here, just like you always wanted. Far away from your problems. You'll think about them later, or maybe they'll be gone by the time you get back. Well, there's your dose of depression for today. Um, all right, qubit level. So select life event. All right, so
How did they get it? And what for?
Hey, I checked the quantum computer.
So what's next?
What do you want with it?
Initiate breaching procedure.
What does it do?
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
This is you.
What?
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
You create the altar.
Alter what?
Alter? Alter what?
Your life.
Okay.
My life? Okay. You mean as in... Okay, wait a minute. You're not suggesting I... use Rapidium to create a... someone. And to alter their mind. That's not what you're saying, right? All right. How about my other options? You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
Nope. You wouldn't have a game if you didn't have other options. It wouldn't be called The Alters.
What? What is it doing? I remember that alternate life pattern. So this is what the branching is about?
Okay. So all we got is technician. 50% efficiency when doing base maintenance. Staying behind. Instead of going away, he stayed behind. You lock the door at 19 years old. You lock the door to your room and turn the music up. You're so fed up with constant shouting. Is this what you rejected college for? Putting up with his frustration and drunkenness? You told yourself you'd take care of mom, but he's not making it easy. Maybe next time you should just lock the door on him? What would mom say? Oh, interesting. Alright. So instead of getting away from it all, and it's interesting that technician was the one where he didn't go to college for, but okay. I mean, I guess maintenance, so sure. Takes 20 Rapidium. That look. Yeah. Title drop. We have begun the altars. surprised they didn't take the opportunity here to show some credits as well. I guess they'd be worried that it was, some opening credits, Guess they'd be worried that you think the game is over. All right, let's see what we got here. So technician. Standing up to him. There, you did it. Not so hard after all. He turned out to be weak, begging you to let him in. You had to be strong, assertive. You read about it online. Shut your ears to his false promises. Imagine loud music in your head. Think of Mom, her safety. There, it's done. He won't be a problem anymore. 21. Ups and downs. You laugh as Mom tells you jokes she heard in the doctor's waiting room. She's cooked her pierogi. Man, don't you love them. And her relaxed, smiling face when she can be herself without that monster bullying her. You just wish you could find more than a part-time job to support the two of you. That prescription she brought home today is going to cost you plenty. 22. Not in his footsteps. You smile as you walk away from the mine. Dad was behind that job offer, that's for sure. Trying to clear his conscience, redeem his sins. The steady job was tempting, but you were assertive. Again, no way you'll owe anything to him. You'll make it on your own. You always do. 23. Final goodbye. You hold back the tears when you look at her on the hospital bed. You knew this was coming. Her health deteriorating fast in the last months. You didn't want to talk about it. You didn't want to think about it. You hate that helplessness. Damn. Get your shit together, Jan. Or Jan. You need to be strong for her. Promise her you'll make something of yourself. Keep her smiling to the very end. 23. Fixing things. You brighten up as the engine starts. Yeah, fixing things always made you feel good. Like you really can change things. Make them better. Looks like going to that vocational school wasn't just a parting gift for Mom, but the best you could do for yourself. Unfamiliar feeling. It feels good to become an expert on something. The boss says customers ask for you specifically, and you can see you replacing him when he retires. It's a new feeling, to be trusted, respected by another man, a mentor. And he's the first person you opened up to about Mom's passing. Why couldn't Dad just be like that? 24. Shady business. You try not to eavesdrop, but it's the third time this month these fishy dudes are here, talking to your boss behind closed doors. He says it's nothing, but you can see he's distracted, doesn't look you in the eye that much, disappears for hours, leaving you in charge of the business. Is that a good thing, or should you be worried? Oh, I would say be worried. Definitely. 25. Lost trust. Fake batteries, counterfeit parts. Is that what this was all about? As your boss is being taken away by the police, you feel like an idiot for trusting him, thinking that you could open up to him. All this time he's been lying in your face, pretending to be a friend. What a fool you've been. Treat it as a lesson, Jan. The only person you can rely on is yourself. Fine on your own. Of course, it was just a matter of time before they approached you. Now that he's in jail, his words about you replacing him seem so ironic now. You don't want anything to do with him. But what if you lose your job? You love that workshop, but they're criminals. No. Assertiveness, remember? Don't be scared. You can make it on your own. Staying strong at 26. As you turn the paycheck around in your fingers, you think of Mom. She'd be happy to know you're finally making good money, working in an international factory on a contract of employment. You stayed strong and made something of yourself. She'd probably be worried that you're still on your own, but that's the way you prefer it. 26. Ghosts from the past. Watching the bartender pour you another one from the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of a figure watching you. You turn and see it was just someone's coat. You smile with relief. For a moment you thought it was Dad. You sip your drink and listen casually to the conversations at tables. It's good to not have problems. 27. Drifting through. Your friends burst out in laughter. The jokes just keep coming to you. It's a good night. You just got your paycheck and you're buying rounds. Okay, calling these people friends is a little too much. You've only just met them, but you're having fun together, right? The girl to your left's been giving you signals. Could this be your lucky night? 30. Signs of trouble. That damn crisis just had to hit when you were starting to actually enjoy life. Your whole branch is being shut down. You'll be lucky if you keep your job at all. And this damn advert just gets on your nerves. Rapidium, a magic trick to make everyone happy. Who's stupid enough to even think of going on these missions? 33. Him again. You can't make up your mind. Bet safely or take the risk. Wonder who that guy is putting his money on. Wait, is that? Shit, it's him. Dad. He looks like a tramp. Of course he visits the bookie regularly. Fucking loser. Man, you just hope he doesn't recognize you. Get out of here, quick, and don't ever come back. You're not like him. You've got your shit together. 35, Project Dolly. You look at the spaceship entrance. Only fools don't change their minds, especially if your debts are mounting. You'll be fine. You just need to make it through this mission. They respect professionals like you. Just stay strong and you'll be alright. Okay. Alright. Time to wake this person up. And get an achievement. Hello?
Hey there. Wow. Hello. Hello? Can you hear me? What is this? Where am I?
Relax. You're in a lab.
You're in a lab inside the SIBA unit. Your memories might be a bit fuzzy, but relax. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I recognize the base, I think. Wait. You look funny. You... Ha. Oh. What was that? I wanted to laugh, but I'm like... indifferent.
I think you're on some meds.
What? What for?
So you don't panic when you wake up.
Why would I panic?
I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself?
Sure. Can you?
Sure. I'm you.
Okay. My name is Jan Dolsky.
Yeah, sure. You got my looks, why not use my name too?
So you think you're Jan Dolsky as well?
What kind of bullshit is this?
What's your role on the mission?
I'm a senior technician. Want to tell me what your role is? Imitating human crew members? Is this some kind of sick experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me.
Oh, it's definitely a sick experiment.
In a way, it is. But you're wrong about one thing. I'm not an imitation.
So, what's the experiment?
Well, I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it. Because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life.
What?
Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records.
Man. If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit?
I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right?
Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind?
Yes, you can put it that way.
Sort of, yeah.
And, you said we were stranded.
Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die.
So, wait.
Let me get this straight. This is an experiment in which you're a different version of me, and this version of me woke me from cryosleep to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
Uh, um, hmm, hmm. Either you'd still exist somewhere or I wouldn't wake you up. I'm trying to figure out which one is not going to give negative effects. I'll just say you'd still exist somewhere.
You'd still exist somewhere? Theoretically, at least? Theoretically?
Well, that didn't help.
Wow. You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you, just this passiveness. What am I? Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out, I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds. I don't like this kind of pressure. Well, that makes two of us. Fine. Show me the way.
This dude's just negative, just a negative Nelly, just everything.
What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a two-man job. On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes! It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you think you're gonna just sit around and not do anything, though, that you got another thing coming. I brought you into this world, and I'll take you right out. I've always wanted to say that. New altar is ready. Okay, start the engines in the command center. All right, costs 168. When you start the journey, you'll automatically gather all the structures built on the planet's surface. So there's 65 volume. Okay. Yes, collect. Let's roll is the achievement we got. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Journey 1. Jan is in the kitchen. Press tab and navigate to the altars. The altars tab allows you to check the mental and physical state of your altars, and the event log on the left provides insights into recent events. Okay. So he's angry. Yeah. Well, yeah, it seems that would be the case. Cool. Um, I suspect we're going to need more food here. I mean, well, we got 23 mush. All right, that might be fine for a little bit. Talk to the altar, because that's really going to help. Hello.
Hey there. I said, don't come near me.
Okay, Grip, we need to fix the comms room. I understand you're angry, but I need your help.
I get it. You're angry. I would be too. But I could really use your help. You know, if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster.
Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep.
All right. So this guy responds to people standing up to him. So you don't get to talk to me like that.
You don't get to talk to me like that. I'm in command of this base now. You'll do as I say, or what? You'll send me back to that giant fish tank? Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
All right. Modules deteriorate over time. Makes it prone to failures. Repair the communication room. You need a repair kit. You can craft one in the workshop. All right. Let's do that. Repair kit. I like how he just walks right by the right by the problem. He doesn't care. Lucas.
Hello?
Mr. Dalsky?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
I'm okay, I guess.
I think so. I was almost done for it, but then I got these crazy instructions to duplicate and edit myself. Was that you?
Yeah. It's called branching. The duplicating and editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Lucas Pena, Space Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
Yes.
Yeah. I created my altar. Thanks for the help, I think. Is this even legal?
You found Rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. We needed to act.
What went wrong with the landing?
What the hell happened out there? What went wrong with the landing?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still analyzing telemetry data from your flight, but it seems something went very wrong.
Oh, no shit.
No kidding.
Yeah. We know there was a major system malfunction, but the reasons are unclear. It's too early to tell. We need more data.
Oh, how about I fax you the bong that I have on board? Maybe that'll help you get your data straightened out. So why did everybody die?
Do you know what killed the rest of the crew?
Looks like an oxygen leak in the landing pods. No idea why, though.
Oh, low is bitter?
How come I survived?
You tell me.
You know, you're not very informative.
I don't like confusing assumptions with information, Mr. Dalsky. Conclusive evidence is more my thing.
All right. So you're getting me out of here?
So, you're getting me out of here, right? You know how to do it. Safely.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates to you. Second thing, do you think I could see this altar of yours?
Not a good idea.
That's not a good idea. He's pissed off at me, won't cooperate.
Then we have a problem. You won't manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck. There should be a way to gain his trust. Show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
What? Why?
I don't know. Just a thought. My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
Yay. Let me think. What can I share with him? My playlist?
The bong?
Yeah, true. Wait, suppose it's not about what you can share with him, but what you already do.
Memories?
Of course. Memories. I wonder if he remembers things the same way I do.
Yeah. Mind records. See? You are so spooked by them, they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see what happens.
I'll get back to you as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands. L7 out.
Although I did pick up a multi-tool, and I wonder if the multi-tool would mean something to him. Also, we're feeding the sheep, right? Oh,
Hello, Molly. You don't bite, do you?
I got an achievement for petting the sheep. 10 out of 10 game. Game of the year, right there. Game of the year. Read about the altar's life in a QC. Yeah, I mean, I've already done that. Ask the altar about the memories you share. I'm thinking about what you said.
I've been thinking about what you said.
We have more in common than you think.
We have more in common than you think. Yeah? Like what?
Growing up.
Growing up, for one thing. Plenty of embarrassing memories there. Oh, yeah. That's one word for it. Hey, did you have a crush on the Spanish teacher, too? Oh, shit. Don't even remind me. We were dumb kids then. What matters is what happened later.
You stood up to Dad.
Maybe standing up to Dad changed you. Something I never did. Oh, really? And what did you do? Just stand and watch him take it out on Mom? I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but when it came down to it, I'd just freeze. Guess I was afraid of making things worse. Yeah, I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours.
Um, yeah, just say I was a coward.
Or maybe I was a coward. Going to college was a good excuse to just get away from it all. Oh, so that's where our paths split. Did you shine out there? Were you best in class? What do you think? Huh? Yeah. I build around this merry-go-round. That's who I ended up being. Sorry to disappoint. Why would I be disappointed? Just proves I was right to stick with Mom. Wait, is she maybe still around here? No. I wish she was. She always knew what to do and how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down, or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi? Her famous pierogi. Oh my God, I could really pig out on those. And making them together was fun. Fun. Yeah, wow, why don't we go for it? Why don't we try and make Mom's famous pierogi? No way we'd find the ingredients here.
Coolant and oil, beer and synthetic starch, grease and fungicide. Yum? These are hell of pierogies right here. Grease and fungicide?
Why not? There's grease. I also saw a packet of useless fungicide lying around somewhere. Yeah, hilarious. I can pull it off. You'll see. But there's one condition. You're eating them with me. If you die, I die. Why not? Won't change much, I guess.
Quality food. Each person in the base consumes 1 meal per day. Higher quality meals will have a positive effect on the mood of your alters. So mush provides everyone with their daily dose of nutrients, however, it doesn't taste very good. Cooked meals are tasty and will have a positive effect on the mood of your alters. Okay, production. Kitchen. Pierogi. Production is limited only to a small essential items due to increased power consumptions by the moving base. Well, I guess we're going to do that. What do we have in the workshop? Oh, repair kit. Okay. Wait, what else is in there that it keeps telling me about? I don't know why I keep saying it. I haven't seen that before, but whatever. Eat pierogi with the altar.
Here you are, the famous Dulski pierogi with an interstellar twist. What do you think? Well, now I know how Mom must have felt. That day she had a terrible flu and I decided to cheer her up and make pierogi for her. Right. Yeah, I put like a ton of salt into the filling. And I overcooked them into a shapeless pulp. They were inedible. But you remember what she did? Uh-huh. She ate them all and never said a word. No, she said they were delicious. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, they're delicious, man. Shut the fuck up.
All right. I mean, technically, I guess it depends on what kind of fungicide they had, but I mean, did we just have a pierogi edible? That's that's the only question on my mind right now. So,
So,
how do you feel?
how do you feel?
Great. A serving of dehydrated dumplings completely changed my outlook on the situation. I feel so optimistic about life now.
It's hard for me too.
Look, I'm as freaked out as you are. Trust me, looking at you, talking to you, revisiting my life, we're in this together.
You're freaked out. Imagine how I feel. Hating you, but on the other hand, if you didn't exist, you get the idea. And eating those fucking pierogi with you, I actually enjoyed it.
So did I.
So did I. Sharing these memories with you, knowing you understand me, that was kind of comforting.
Are you getting mushy with me? What? No. Okay, just kidding. I know what you mean. I'm just not the sentimental type.
Who's being sentimental? All I said was...
All right. Just tell me what the plan is.
Oh, we need to handle this our way.
The corporation is supposedly on top of this, but I know better than to put my life in the hands of pen pushers.
Oh, I hear ya. You never know with those numbskulls.
Right. So, until the rescue ship arrives, we'd better watch our own asses.
Do they know about me?
Yeah, I mean, they told me to create you.
They were the ones who told me to create you.
Bastards. Tell me you know what to do.
We'll improvise?
All I know is we need to get to a safe place, then we'll improvise.
Well, there's one thing you should know. This base is a resource-consuming, maintenance-heavy sucker to operate.
I have you to help me.
That's not gonna be enough. I'll be blunt with you. If you want to survive, you're gonna need more people.
People? What people?
The Rapidium's there. Use it. Make more versions of me.
Versions of us, you mean?
Versions of us both, you mean?
Huh. That almost sounded like we're planning kids. You need to work on your cooking skills, though.
Well, I can't wait to do it again.
Actually, I can't wait to branch myself again.
Sure. Take the bull by the horns. Good luck keeping him happy.
All right. So, oops, unknown caller. Oh, it's Lena.
Hello? Jan. Can you hear me?
Lena? Lena, is that you? What are you... How did you find me?
They let me know. Agatha, my boss, came to see me and said you could use some support. Are you all right? I heard about your crew.
Yeah. Everyone's dead. But I'm fine, somehow. It's a lot to handle.
Yeah, I know. Is it true you found Rapidium?
I did. It's amazing.
Yeah, I did. It looks amazing. so much more beautiful in real life.
I'd love to see it. And you back in one piece, of course. I think the board is genuinely concerned for your safety. What the hell happened out there? How did you survive?
I was lucky.
I don't know. Beginner's luck, I guess.
Okay, I get this is awkward. We haven't spoken in a while and suddenly this. Maybe I shouldn't have. What's the plan for getting you out of there?
There's a guy called Lucas Pena. He's handling it, apparently.
Someone from STC.
You know your way around.
It's been a couple of years. Look, is there maybe anyone from outside the company you'd like me to get in touch with? I mean, to let them know?
There's no one.
No. There's no one.
I didn't mean to get personal. You know what? Why don't I ask STC to keep me in the loop? And to keep an open channel for me? If you want that, of course.
Sure, thanks.
Yeah. I'd like that. Thanks.
Good. Take care then, and talk soon.
She a gold digger. She's only talking to us because we found Rapidium.
Hey, were we supposed to stop here? Nope. It's way too early. Don't tell me something's wrong with the base again. Not on my watch. Systems are working fine. Something outside then? Yeah. Well, don't jump in your suit already. Well, I'm kinda starting to like the inside of our base. Alright, I'll take a look around.
Act 1. Okay. Day 6, the sun is far away. Alright. Find a route for the base. The base is stuck. I have to get it moving again. There must be an alternate route.
Hey, man. Can we talk?
Sure. Oh, you're in the kitchen here. Something you wanted to discuss?
Something you wanted to discuss with me? I wanted to congratulate you. On what? Having a smart me on board. Seriously? Yeah, I flipped through some manuals while you were sitting on your hands. Looks like we had the base operating in minimum maintenance mode. Oh? Yeah. But I played around with functionality options and, hey presto, we got some new handy toys unlocked. Tools in the workshop and such.
Thanks. I can't wait to check them out.
Wow. Oh, thanks. I can't wait to check them out. No problem. There's also some upgrades available in the building module. Sound like something you like to play around with too?
Well, sweet. We could do with some improvements.
Sweet. We could do with some improvements here. Sure, but don't start fantasizing too much. Remember, everything costs resources. So, wherever we are and however long we're staying, it might just be wise to see if we can set up a mining outpost instead of relying on shallow deposits. Just in case. Sound advice. I'll consider.
Also, I have this multi-tool.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My lucky old multi-tool. No wonder you took it with you. This little baby never ever let me down. Yep, I thought it might come in handy. Of course, every man of the house should have one. It sure helped me feel like one when the time came. Thanks, man.
Okay. Which means the other things that we found, the bong and the other thing, are probably going to be our other altars are probably going to want those, and I'm kind of interested to talk to Bong Man at some point. Suit battery. Used to recharge the suit during planet exploration. Each battery can only be used once. Radiation filter. Vartera drill. The drill generates a laser beam that allows the melting down of rock formations on the planet. It requires a cartridge to work. Okay. And then radiation filters. How are we doing with radiation filters here? We have exactly one left. So that's a thing we're gonna want to do at some point, but we need iron for it. Can I assign him to something here? Support gesture doing base maintenance tasks. How do I like assign him to take care of that? I guess I can't right now. Okay. Well, we got as far as Act 1, but I think we're gonna stop there for right now, and then come back to this. The unfortunate thing here is, I don't know when we can get back to this. I really, man, there's just too many games. There's too many games to deal with here. We got a lot on our plate, a lot that I want to continue with. So we'll see. I mean, maybe. Tomorrow we're gonna be back to our relatively normal schedule. So, probably I'll do some coding, some game dev, in the afternoon, and then maybe we'll do a stream at night. But I don't know if I'll play this then, because I kind of want to play some more Planet Crafter, because that's really nice and cozy. So I might do that, and then Sunday. I think last week I said I was going to do Elite Dangerous. I think I might instead do more Planet Crafter, just to keep moving along with that a little bit. So we'll see there. And then next week it looks like we got it. So we've got, geez, what do I have on the list? I've got what was that thing we started playing? It's like on the tip of my brain here. Game is saved only when you wake up. Yeah, sure, whatever. What were we playing? Oh, Dune. That's right. So I think Monday will be probably Dune. And then, because the thing with Dune is I've been playing a little bit off camera, but we're like progression locked right now, kind of. Like all my building and stuff needs me to do. I need to do some story stuff. I'm trying not to do story stuff off camera, so we need to jump into Dune and do some story stuff there and get some more stuff unlocked. And then Tuesday, I want to get back to the what is the name of that thing? Man, my brain is just. There's been so many games we've done this week. My brain is just shot right now. Tainted Grail. That's what it is. Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. We'll do that on Tuesday. Wednesday, I'd like to try and get some more done in Sandland. Hopefully, maybe. I don't even know if there's something new coming out this week or not. That's going to be a thing. And then Thursday, back to Torchlight. Make some progress in Torchlight, maybe. And then Friday night would be our coding night. So there's just so many things on my list to clear off so I can get back to things. We still have. I was looking through some of the games I still have installed on here, and like I still have Horizon Forbidden West on here because we started the DLC for it and never finished it. So at some point I want to get back to that and finish the DLC. I'm hoping that that's a cloud save and I can just fire it up in Linux and have it just work. So I might test that over there. And see how that's going, and so at some point I need to finish that up. What I'd like to do is try to finish up Sandland if we can. I think the reason I was hesitant on Horizon Forbidden West is because the DLC for that was balls hard, and it was frustrating me. So hopefully we can get. Hopefully I can get back to it. I'll do some stuff off camera and then come back to it and with a fresh perspective and hopefully be able to get through the story stuff on that. I don't think we're going to do too much outside the story. I think I just want to stick to the story and just get it go through it. The DLC story, that is. And then we can finally put that to bed entirely, probably. Also, God, there's new DLC. Is that this week? The new DLC for RoboCop. When does that come out? RoboCop, Rogue City, Unfinished Business. That comes out on the 17th, which is Tuesday. Rack me. All right, so probably Thursday instead of Torchlight, we'll probably do RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business DLC. We'll start that. God damn, I'm just starting. I need to finish things, and I'm starting new things because you just got to do it. Hopefully, we'll see how long. I don't know how long the DLC is going to be. Did they actually mention in here? They might mention it somewhere. Yeah, they might mention it somewhere, but I don't see it here. I did purchase this, right? Yes, I did. Okay. $30. So it's probably going to be, I bet it'll be pretty beefy for $30. So there's that. We'll get back to that. every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in. so we have that going on. So that's October 30th. September and October are going to be, October in particular is going to be effing crazy. Like, we really need to clear everything out off my list before October, because we got Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake. We've got all kinds of things. Like, there's something coming out on the 29th. I think there's something coming out on the 31st as well. It's just pure insanity. Pure unadulterated insanity is what's going on there, my friends. And we still got a good chunk of content left in Sandland. Like, there's, you know, we're in the sort of the, I think there's maybe 5 or 6, probably 6 quests left, like main story quests left. But the areas that you go through are pretty sprawling. So they will take some time to do. So I'd like to, I mean, it looks like we're not going to get around to Sandland this week. Although, wait, that was Thursday. No, we'll probably get to it on Wednesday maybe, and try to get some more stuff done there. It's, yeah, I just need to clear some of these things off my list because there's just juggling them. I'm doing the best I can to juggle them, but it's it just more stuff just keeps coming out, and you know, doing Awakening and stuff is like a freaking huge long game, you know, and I'm definitely under time pressure there to get through that, because it's I mean, it's good. I'm enjoying it, but it's also like there's a lot to it. You know what I mean? There's, you know, streamers right now that I'm looking at that are 60 hours in and they're still, you know, maybe only halfway through, you know, the game. So that's what we have there. But yeah, all right. I'll stop rambling and I'll shove off as I do here. But not before I say, if you happen to run across this on the YouTubes and you have a like and or subscribe that you can spare, maybe toss my way, that would be swell and awesome and very, very much appreciated. It helps out tremendously. Thank you kindly on that. Otherwise, to everyone else, thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. And I hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
I suppose by the transitive property, I too must be Vulcan as a motherfucker.